So everyone keeps asking me how I like this new radio installed, and today I'm taking it out. So I'm just getting in my truck and roll these windows down. It's hot. Little pun, I guess, with windows behind me. The radio, if I'm listening to over-the-air radio, works and it sounds fine, but I pay for Sirius XM and I can't get it on here. I can't even stream on my phone because not all the speakers work with my phone. Oh look, there we go. But yeah, so not all the speakers work whenever I'm streaming from my phone. If I want to listen to an audiobook, that goes for that. If I'm talking on my phone, it goes for that too. So before I head up there and spend all this time with this radio, I'm yanking this thing out and I'm going back to the old one. So you can see the features here are really nice. You know, it's a really good touchscreen and stuff. You know, it's got a home screen. I can plug in over here with all of my Android Auto and do all that stuff that I couldn't do before. But again, my Android Auto does not work for streaming music because it changes the speaker output or whatever. And when I talked to the company, what they told me was they haven't quite figured out their control module yet. So like what good does that do me? You know what I mean? Like I can watch videos, but I can't hear them. I can talk on my phone, but I can't hear them. The climate controls work, which is cool. You know, this is all touchscreen, but even then I miss my old dummy knobs and stuff. So I'm gonna take this thing out of here. Hopefully it's not gonna be too difficult because I've already done the hard part of installing it, but we will see here. Right, let's go back to the radio, right? And this just takes so long. You can't hold it and go, oh, you can, but it only works, yeah, nah. Either way, okay. I was wrong there. But you can hold it and change the volume. But this takes you through your presets. This takes you individually. Like, why are these different? Like, why can't I hold it down and go through my presets? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So, I'm gonna turn this thing off. We're gonna start pulling some stuff apart. Come on, turn off. Let's go. There we go. And everything is just a little bit slower too. You know, you come in and you start your truck up. You know, you want things to work pretty quickly, and they don't quite do that. So anyway, Torx here. What is it? I can't remember the size. Is it this one? No. I don't think that's right. T20 maybe. Yes. All right, so pulling this all apart. Forgot I had that on. You can tell the last time I used this is when I put all this stuff back together. So I've had this for a little over a month, maybe. And it got worse. It's not fun. The last time I went on a trip, I brought a Bluetooth speaker and just set it in the middle. You know, like, not fun at all. I gotta grab a Phillips screwdriver. I'll be back. All right, so again, this company, I reached out to them. Customer service is non-existent. And you know, that alone is enough for me not to recommend any of this to anybody. I hate it. I hate it when you come out with a product and then, you know, you don't support your product. Hey, there's a GoPro battery in there. Cool. I was wondering where that went. Hey, I got a bunch of screws in there. Those go somewhere. Well, that didn't need to do it. No! I'm never getting that back. There we go. All right, I think I have everything out. If you're ever wondering how hard it is to pull a stereo out of one of these, it's not too bad. Here, let me change your angle here. That helps a little bit. Gonna pull all this stuff out that I stuffed in these holes. So much stuff. Disconnect the main harness. There's this little guy. This guy here, pull that guy out. Got my antenna. I mean, you would think with all this crap they have, they could make it work, but I don't know. Maybe Dodge does have a bunch of, or Ram or Stellantis or whoever this is now. Maybe they do have a bunch of their own proprietary stuff now. So maybe that's not just not possible. Oh, that's my microphone. Where's this guy go? There he is. He's gotta undo a bunch of stuff, fighting in the heat. Black trucks in 100-degree weather. There we go. Come on, don't get hung up. Yes. Yes, I'm a genius. All right, let's take this back, pull the stuff out, and put my old one in. Flippity, floppity, flippity, floppity. All right, there's my old one. I saved it because I know better. I could tell that when I was doing this stuff that it was going to be an issue. And if I sound angry, it's because, you know, I am. That radio, you know, would cost, what, $1,400 or something? You can get them on sale. You know, if you shop around, get a promo code or whatever. But then I go and I install it on my channel, and now, you know, who am I to recommend such a piece of shit? There we go. Oh, those are gonna be so nice to have those back. All right, so let's put this back together. This has an up and down side. Can't remember. There we go. Snappity, snappity. All right, I'm gonna put this to the side. Hey, it's me. All right, yeah, just pulling all the stuff out so I can get to the screws to get rid of everything. So unfortunately, I do have to be kind of gentle with this stuff in case the company wants me to send this crap back. I doubt they do. I haven't heard from them since I told them I was having issues. Sucker. Putting the old bezel back in. If you do want details on how to do all of this, I have that last video I made. All right, got all that done. Heading back out to the truck. Flippity floppity flippity floppity. Gotta make it quick. It is hot. My GoPro is kind of wanting to overheat. We'll see. Let's see. This guy goes here. Plug it all the way in. This guy. Ooh, what color was it? This guy has to be for the white one, right? Yeah? These have to match colors. It's a maroon. Am I in there all the way? Alright. Got that in. Hopefully plugged into the right spots. We will see. So when I'm screwing in these plastic things to metal things, I always use the clutch, and this is just a little 12-volt drill just because, there's nothing like destroying everything because of old plastic. Let's button this stuff up, or plug it in real quick to see if it works. This is the nice thing about modern stereos. How many of us remember doing things where it was like, you gotta remember which one's the blue and gray wire, or which one's front left. Now these are all standard plugs. Ooh, my flashers work. That was a flasher button. Where's my flasher button? I'm gonna turn that thing off. Alright, in true fashion of my original stereo, it does not come on, but it will in about 3 minutes. Yeah! Ooh, that was even faster. And look, that shows you how much I did not like that other one. Because I'm willing to put up with this. Why? Because all my stuff works on this one when it's working. The other one, half the stuff worked on it when it was never working. I gotta reprogram all my stuff. Should have known. Come on, serious? Ooh, it's still there. Yeah, look, why'd you get it? It's all my stuff. Just gotta make sure I got the signal into the right place. It's taking a long time to acquire. Can I get my hand back in here? Nope. So let's pull this thing off real quick. see if FM works. Yeah, look at that. Static on all 4 speakers. I like that.
Again, at CMA Fest in Nashville, Zach Top took on Dierks Bentley in September.
It's the wrong type of country. Hang on.
I never tried to make
Yeah, there we go.
let you see one thing for yourself.
All right, so we're working there.
You're off with someone else and I'm alone. You see, I thought that I might get
Yeah, the blower motors, everything's working. So we're good there. So let's see if we can find our Sirius XM. It's got to be that one, right? Whoop. Stay back there. No way does it go on any of those. It has to stay there. Am I missing one? Ooh, there it is. I was missing one. Look at that. Try to hide. Sirius XM.
In the app. And
Yes.
Pop right up.
Nope.
Mumford and
Back to
Sons,
radio.
you know, growing up in England, they've got to be fans of some of that music for sure. Oasis or Pulp or Blur. I think they probably love Blur over Oasis.
You guys, you have no idea how happy I am having this old one back in here. Now, there will be a time where I do find a radio that works, you know, and maybe that was me just getting a little bit greedy because, you know, the company was like, we're gonna send this out to you. It's great. But it wasn't. Sorry, Betty. I will never give you a shitty radio again. There we go. All right, I'm gonna button all this up. And if you have any questions about, you know, what exactly went wrong or any of this other stuff, just put it in the comments. You see, I got these windows behind me. I'm going up, like I said, I'm going up to a Forest Service cabin that I bought. It's time to put new windows in it. I've been restoring this thing for like the last 2 years and doing a whole bunch of work to it. It's really been a disaster. But if there's ever anything you want to see on that, if you're interested in the Forest Service cabin, I can throw that on the channel as well. Make sure you check out some of my other stuff. If you're new and you haven't done so yet, make sure you subscribe. And as always, I will catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.